Hello Leo, thank you so much for joining me at this time. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. I've pre-shuffled the cards, Leo, to get your energy into them, and I will do a final shuffle. And this reading's going to look at your energies between the 8th to the 14th of February 2021 or thereabouts. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Moonology cards to get a card to get your reading started. And just to say, it is a general reading, Leo, so it will resonate with some of you, but perhaps not with everybody, according to the story that the cards have honed in onto. And there's lots of stories in these cards. So I'll just take a card from the Oracle of Visions also. Let's see what these two energies have to say. So this is the waning moon, and this says, what do you need to release? So we are in a time of the waning moon at the moment, the full moon heading towards the new moon. But what is it that you need to release, Leo? Okay, just put that to one side. And yes, we have number 27 here. So this is about attraction, magnetism and infatuation. All right, so I'll just put that to one side for a minute. And we'll do a final shuffle of the Osho Zen cards. So we have the heart of your reading, Leo, and your energy, what you're thinking about at the moment, the root of a matter, past influences, the future going forward, and something else the universe would like to say to you, which may or may not be connected with the rest of the reading. Right, at the bottom of the deck, we have sorrow. Now, this is from the mind part of the deck. So this is what's going on for some of you within your mind at the moment. You're being very sad about something, in fact, grieving about something, perhaps a loss of some sort, something you perhaps feel you have no control over, that sort of an energy. So I'll just put that to one side, and we'll do a final shuffle of the Nature Wildwood Tarot. And we'll just lay these on top for a little bit of depth to your story. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Vessels, and that's about reunion. So this is about somebody from the past coming back into your life, a reunion of some sort. All right, so I'll just put that to one side. Now at the heart we have slowing down, and we have the Queen of Vessels, the salmon energy. There's something about slowing down, taking your time, resting up, or this is about an energy that is slowing down, or a situation that is slowing down. Something is slowing down, definitely. And the I can't say it, can't speak. The clarifier, that's it, is the Queen of Vessels, salmon energy. Now, the Queen of Vessels, which is the Queen of Cups, similar to the Queen of Cups energy in ordinary tarot, but we have the spirit of the salmon as another layer to this energy. But the Queen of Vessels is very much about wearing her heart on her sleeve, if you like. She's driven to do with matters of the heart. So she's very caring, nurturing, fiercely protective of her family, for example. As with salmon spirit, the salmon can do no other than, against all odds, go upstream, so they can lay their eggs and they can spawn. And after that, then their life doesn't carry on, does it? But I mean, this is about going forward very determinedly, for the good of the family, for the good of future generations, doing what's the right thing, but coming from a place of, from the heart, from a nurturing and caring energy, full of empathy and compassion. So, you know, but it's a very determined energy, very much doing what needs to be done for the good of the family and future generations. So there's something about this Queen of Vessels energy. Something is slowing down. I think what I'm going to do is just get some more cards just to clarify these two. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. So could we have some more information, please, for Leo? At the heart of the reading is slowing down and the Queen of Vessels, the summon spirit. So could we have some more information, please, and clarify the slowing down and the Queen of Vessels, summon spirit? So clarify for slowing down, we have the world. So this is when there's a completion of something, there's an ending of a cycle coming. So that's what this slowing down is referring to. It's an energy of something. Something is slowing down, it may be a situation, an event, but something is slowing down, it's completing. A cycle is ending. And you're going to be very happy about this. Ready for going forward a new beginning in some area. So it's the completion of a cycle, and that's why things are slowing down. And then connected to the Queen of Vessels, the summon spirit, we have the Seven of Swords. Right, so the Seven of Swords is a very sneaky, thief in the night energy. It's quite a negative energy. In the picture here, we've got the hooded figure that's taken the tail feathers of the crows, which is very harmful for them, isn't it? So he's taken them. I don't know what he wants to use them for, but he doesn't particularly need them, and the crows need them. But this is a sneaky. By the light of the moon, he's taking what doesn't belong to him. So it's that very much that energy. So this is a clarify for the Queen of Vessels, the summon energy. Now, I feel that what this is saying is, and it's obviously quite specific, that the Queen of Vessels energy, it's a negative energy. It's on the negative side of the Queen of Vessels, because what I feel this is somebody that's driven by their instincts, if you like, to do to spawn, to do what they need to do, no matter the cost to themselves, no matter the cost to others, if you like. They're just driven by their instinct. But it's not a giving energy, which in a positive aspect, the Queen of Vessels would be a very, sacrificial energy, a giving energy, not thinking of putting others first. But because of the Seven of Swords as a clarifier, I feel this is referring to somebody that puts themselves first, that has a very self-serving energy, oblivious of the cost perhaps to herself or himself, as well as others, perhaps as well as the family also. So this is right at the heart of your reading. So it seems to be quite a specific reading for somebody. So I hope you're sort of seeing what this is. But remember that situation is slowing down now, and there's a completion coming, an ending of a cycle coming. Okay. So, Leah, what are you thinking about? While this is the travelling and the green man. So, what you're thinking about is this journey you're on, and I feel that, you know, you are on a journey, but you're on a journey on your own. I feel this is how it feels for you. You see the figure here walking along the top of the mountains, heading towards the sun, but it very much alone. So travelling alone on this journey, whatever this is, and this is what you're thinking about. Perhaps the challenges that you're facing, day in, day out. You know, you're having to face them alone, and but the clarifier is the green man. Now, the green man is very similar to the Emperor energy, but obviously a bit different, because this is to do with nature, if you like. But, you know, we've all seen images of the green man. People have an image of the green man in their garden, don't they? And it can be at garden centres. And the green man brings fertility. It can be a very sexual energy, bringing fertility, a new life, vibrancy, new energy. It's a very powerful figure. In its positive sense, the green man is paternalistic, looking after everything in the woods, in the forest, and breathing new life into the woods and into the forest, but very protective of his surroundings and for all those who are in the surroundings. All right, so now this is either representing an aspect of yourself, Leo. You see there's lots of fire in this picture here. So this could be representing an aspect of yourself. So you could be thinking about how this journey that you're on. You know, how you're trying to breathe new life into things and create a new opportunities and be protective. So that's what this may be about. Or this is you having to travel alone, even though there's a green man energy around you, that may be obsessed with himself or herself, thinking of themselves and their future and what's their needs, if you like. You know, there's lots of layers to this. You may be thinking about this green man energy who travels alone, that you can't get close to. All right, so take it how it resonates with you, Aries. But certainly there's something at the heart of your reading about something, an ending of a cycle coming, something slowing down. And it's to do with a bit of a sneaky energy, a Queen of Vessels, but the negative side of a Queen of Vessels, who's very self-serving, interested in her own needs, if you like, his own needs, and is driven. But you see, it causes harm to others with the Seven of Swords. And I think this is what's caused you such sorrow, for some of you, Leo. Now, at the root of this, we have the schizophrenia card and we have the Knight of Stones. So this is already in place. This is already in place. Now, the schizophrenia card, this is from the suit of the mind again. Because remember, we had sorrow, didn't we? Grieving, sadness, and that was to do with what's going on in your mind. Well, here, again to do with the mind, and this is when you had to make, or you're thinking about making a very difficult decision. You felt stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you let go of you see the figure here stretched out between the two cliff tops, and if he lets go with his hands, he drops down head first, and if he lets go with his feet, he drops down feet first. So the message of this is the need to just take a leap of faith, let go, And there's a soft landing there for you with all these clouds around. So you just got to let go and take a leap of faith. And that's the message of the card. But this is an energy that was with you in the past. Feeling stuck, you know, between a rock and a hard place. And then knowing you've got to make a decision, jump one way or another. And the clarifier is the King of Stones, which is horse energy. And so this is about getting on the horse, really, and allowing the horse to take you. The horse is very reliable. The horse will get to where he's going, either slowly or fast, or at a trot or a canter or a gallop, whatever it is. But, you know, it's very trustworthy and reliable. So, you know, the King of Stones, sorry, the Knight of Stones brings in, comes to you, came to you and bring in an opportunity of more stability. Stability and security, I feel. So that's what the Knight of Stones brought in for you. And perhaps that's what then caused this difficulty in making a decision, whether to go with the Knight of Stones energy or to stay where you are, you know, whether to move on, heading for more stability, or whether to stay where you are, stuck. But this is in the past because it's at the root of the situation. Now, past influences, we have We Are the World, and we have the Two of Bows, decision. So there's the decision. There we are. The decision that was at the root of this situation. There was a decision that then there it is still. And we've got lots of fire here again, Leo, which, as I say, fire is your energy. The fire and the wands, the bows are your energy. So in the past, we've got We Are the World. And this is about connectivity, joining hands around the earth there, celebrating with joy, but perhaps bringing something to an end, because we had the world again, didn't we, at the centre of your reading. So a past influence was connectivity, ending of a cycle, making a decision. Choosing a different way forward, choosing which bow, you know, you choose which bow to take to go forward. So a decision had to be made, but I feel for some of you, you made that decision. You made that decision. Because there's lots of joy and celebration in this card. You know, the joy of joining hands, of support. Okay. So going forward, Leo, what have we got going forward? Well, we have the fighting energy, and again, this is in the mind. This is an energy of the mind, and the ancestor. So the fighting energy, this is when you see the figure in his armor, and up here in the clouds, you can see what he's thinking about. So he's thinking in his mind, he's ready for a fight. He's expecting a fight, a disagreement with somebody. So he's wearing his armour and he's expecting to have a fight. So he's all armoured up, if you like. Looks very angry, doesn't he? But he's very sort of constrained and constricted in the armour. Although the rivets of the armour are starting to rust, and so they will eventually pop off, and the armour will drop off. So it's not going to last too long. But somebody is on the defensive. Sort of on the defensive so much that they're constantly ready for a fight, expecting a disagreement of some sort. So this could be reflecting what's going on in your mind, Leo, or somebody connected to you. Now here we have the ancestor. And the ancestor, this is about ancestral knowledge. When we heed the call of the drum, if you like, what is it that is calling you, some of you, Leo, to go down a new path, a new way forward? So that the gentle beating of a drum that I feel you are listening to, you are hearing. And it's the drum that is calling you to go forward, you know, to leave a situation, to come away from this defensive energy, if this is you, you know, to come away from that, and listen to what the ancestral drum is saying to you, where it's calling you. You know, some of you are going to understand exactly what this means, this ancestor means. Because, you know, we all inherit, don't we, from our ancestors, from within our DNA. But we can lose touch with who we are and the journey that we're supposed to be on. Right? And sometimes even the most difficult of times are part of our journey. It's about learning lessons from the past, learning ancestral lessons. And so, you know, the ancestor is beating the drum very gently, very softly. But you are hearing that. But I feel this is all part of your journey. And remember, this arm is not going to stay on you for too much longer if this is reflecting yourself. Because this is the journey that you're on, and you know, it's not going to last for too much longer. The problem with wearing this armour is that you're defending yourself, but it's difficult then to put yourself across, if you like. And it restricts your perspective on things as well, and viewpoints. But this is the journey that you're on, Leo. And that's why the ancestors come along beating his drum, calling you forward now. Perhaps calling you forward to take a different route, a different way. Now this is something else that your guides or the universal entities want to say to you. Alright, so we have totality and we have the green woman. So we have a couple here. We have the green man, who you were thinking about, possibly. And now we have the green woman. Now, the green woman, if we look at the green woman first of all, this is very much like the Empress energy in ordinary tarot. Very fertile, very nurturing, very giving, very creative, compassionate, empathetic. Right? So I feel, Leo, this is representing this green woman, and it's not gender specific, but I feel this is representing yourself, Leo. This is your energy here, and there's a totality coming in for you. This is about trust. Trusting in yourself, trust in your unique inherent energy. Because we've got the trapeze artists here, and the person who's being passed from one trapeze artist to the other here, the person in the middle being passed has to give total trust to the other two, to the person that's holding and to the person that's receiving. And it's that point of receiving that they are all connected. So it creates a totality. But there's total trust in this also. So I feel that what this is saying for some of you, Leo, that you're coming into your own, you know. You're heeding the call of the ancestor. And you're going to become completed within yourself. Because remember, something is slowing down. There's an ending. There's a completing of an old cycle to do with somebody that has been very sneaky and taking your energy, taking something that didn't belong to them. All right. And it has caused you a lot of sorrow and grief and heartache. But I feel, you know, you have made a decision about going forward. You are to a certain extent still on the defence, still expecting a fight. You know, but listen to the drumbeat of your ancestor calling you on now, calling to you to where you need to be and the way direction you need to go. So because of the totality coming in now, is a completion coming in now, but it's about having trust, but trusting within yourself. Trust yourself, your own innate energies. Now the Empress, the green woman, is no fool. She's very confident within her own skin. She knows exactly why she's here and what she needs to do. She's a creator of life. She brings beauty and energy and new life to situations. You know, and I feel this is you coming into your own, and that's what the energies want to say to you, and that's what the ancestors come forward, beating her drum to call you on now. So what do you need to release, Leo? What needs to be let go? Okay. What is it that's still holding you trapped? You know, what is it that's still holding you trapped that you're finding too alluring, too tempting, holding on? Okay, I'm just going to ask for 2 more messages for you, Leo, just to finish this reading. Could we have 2 more messages for Leo, please? Just to finish this reading. 2 more messages. So we have courage, valiant courage, take action with passion. So this is taking the next steps. This is taking the next steps going forward. Be valiant courage, take action, but with passion. And grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy will expand. So I suppose it's just appreciating, isn't it, everything in life that we have. And we can see here the lady, she's got the petals that are dropping down into her hand from the blossom tree. So a beautiful energy, and just appreciating the beauty, the everyday life of nature, if you like. So through gratitude, joy will expand. Gratitude of what we have. Because if we're stuck in this sort of an energy, then it's difficult, then, isn't it, to really appreciate everything that's really positive. And it's the same, you know, if we feel we're fighting and on the defensive all the time. So, you know, it's very difficult, isn't it, to then go into this energy. But have courage and take action with passion. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's given you a little bit of insight into a situation. But good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.